I see so many videos out there promising to help you come up with the best digital product ideas. 3 untapped digital product ideas that sell like crazy. Easiest digital product ideas that are gonna make you 10K per month. 18 best digital product ideas that will make you money. Sure, these might work for those creators. But the question is will they actually work for you and your audience? And here's the thing, without a proven, profitable formula in place, most of these digital product ideas that people are touting actually flop. Today, I'm going to actually give you that formula, the formula that's proven, the formula that works, the formula that I have made over 8 figures with. But I'm taking this even a step further. I've already pre-programmed this exact proven formula into my private AI coach. And by the way, no, this is not ChatGPT or anything that you've probably ever seen before. It's way better and it does all the heavy lifting for you. And here's the wild part. You get to use it for free today, and I'm going to show you behind the scenes how it works. Now, this is a tool that I typically only reserve for my paying clients, but today you get VIP level access to this tool that I built, that I use, that my clients use for nothing. So stick around. If we're meeting each other for the very first time, great to meet you. My name's Tanya, Aliza. I'm an online digital creator who sold over $12 million of digital products and courses, and I've helped over 35,000 students build their businesses online. So trust me when I say this stuff works if you implement it. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to get subscribed if you're not already. Click the bell to get notified when we release a new episode. Now, this is one of the videos of a larger series that I have on how to build your digital business online. So make sure to check the show notes in the description area for all of the links of everything that I mentioned in this video. So I created my very first digital product and digital course back in 2014. I saw all of these people online building their digital empires, and I was like, I want a piece of that pie. I literally had no idea what I was doing. There's no courses at the time, no training on YouTube. There was absolutely nothing for me to learn how to implement the right steps. One of the most important lessons that I learned is actually creating an offer that people want. I spent a ton of time, and time is money, on creating an offer and packaging it up in a way that when I launched it, all I heard were crickets and tumbleweeds. At the time, I was having a lot of success making sales on my website, and I built this website and I was blogging and I put content up, and I was generating a lot of sales and revenue from that strategy. So I was thinking to myself, hey, I know a ton of other business owners and entrepreneurs that are looking to make sales, and they have products and services that they're selling that they want to get more customers with. I want to teach them exactly what it is that I'm doing. So I created my very first digital course showing people how to build a website. Now, what I found out was that people don't actually want to learn how to build a website. They want the result of what the website is going to get them. So when I packaged it and I did my messaging and I was figuring out, okay, how do I name the course? What is the breakthrough statement of the course? I did it all wrong. And when I launched it out, I thought everybody is going to want to buy this thing, and nobody bought the thing. And then I learned the value of coming up with an irresistible offer and making sure that it was positioned in front of the right audience. And this is really important to understand the formula, because AI, and yes, I'm going to show you how to use AI to come up with like the best digital product idea and how to name it, and it's going to do all the heavy lifting for you. But AI is only as good as the prompts that you give it. So if you don't understand the formula or how to prompt AI, you're going to have a really, really tough time coming up with products or ideas that people will actually want to spend money on. One of my favorite books that I share all the time is Alex Hormozi's book, $100 million offers. If you haven't read it, I'll link it in the description for you. Now, the hook for this book is how to make offers so good people feel stupid saying no. In his book, he talks about the formula for creating these irresistible offers. Basically, what you want to do is you want to maximize the value of the offer and minimize the perceived risk of the offer. Again, very important to understand the formula. And then I'm going to show you how this works with my AI coach that you're going to get access to. Here's the core breakdown. Who's your best buyer for your digital product idea? Now, the big thing that you have to remember here, this is so vitally important, is that audience, do they have a big enough pain that they are willing to part with money to solve that pain? I always say the bigger the pain, the bigger the profit. Also, when you're thinking about your best buyer, you've got to ask yourself, do they have the capacity? Do they have enough money to buy what it is that you are going to be trying to sell to them? So for example, if you have this really good idea to help college kids write their resume, but college kids don't have a job because they're just coming out of college with a bunch of debt, maybe the pain is really, really, really big. Yes, they're trying to get a job. That's a big enough pain. They want to make money, but because they don't have a job and they're just coming out of college with debt, they don't have money. So therefore, the capacity for that audience in the formula is missing. And we might want to reevaluate that digital product idea or that service-based idea that you're creating, that you're selling, because the audience, even though they have a big enough pain, they don't have enough capacity or they can't afford what it is that you might want to sell. So this is why this formula, and again, I've pre-programmed it in my AI coach for you, but it's important for you to understand and know. And then this part of the formula is very important, and this is what I see most people miss. So if you are trying to sell your digital product or your course and sales are lacking, it's probably because your digital product or course or idea is not irresistible enough. So you have to make it irresistible. So irresistible that they're willing to part with their hard-earned dollars to buy it from you. So how do we do that? Number one, we have to demonstrate the dream outcome that your buyer is looking for. How big or how exciting is the result that you are going to get, that you are promising with your digital product idea? Example, lose 30 pounds in 90 days is way more compelling than learn healthy eating tips. It could be the same thing, but one is way more irresistible. And my AI coach is going to help you with the copywriting of this. Number two, what is the perceived likeliness of achievement of that result that you're promising with the digital product idea that you're thinking about? Basically, how much does your audience truly believe that they can get that result? And things that help with that are testimonials, guarantees, case studies, maybe your own personal testimony and result. Number three, to make your offer more irresistible, we have to think about time to result. How long does your audience think that they'll need to achieve the result that they're buying from you? And the shorter that you can make that result time frame, the better. And lastly, for your irresistible offer equation formula, we got to demonstrate effort and sacrifice. How much work or discomfort will your audience believe that they need to put in to achieve the result that your digital product idea is going to help them with? The easier that you can make it, the more valuable your digital product idea is going to be. The more valuable it is, the more sales you're going to make. So this equation is simple. Increase the top, dream outcome times perceived likeliness, and decrease the bottom, time investment, effort, and sacrifice. And then this makes your offer irresistible. Now, in the past, I had to do this all manually. And yes, knowing how to do this all manually is very, very, very important. But I put in hours of brainstorming, testing, trial and error, crossing my fingers sometimes that my idea would land and sell with my audience. But now we have what we like to call AI. And I know everyone and their dog is using AI. And here's the thing, I said it before, AI is only as good as the information you give it. Being able to prompt your AI tools that you're using is so vitally important. That's why understanding the formula and understanding the framework is important, but we don't have to work harder. We can work smarter in today's day and age. Now, I know there's a ton of people training on this. However, I think I have a unique angle that I have not yet seen anybody else do that I'm so excited to share with you. And again, if you don't prompt your AI tool correctly, you're going to get boring, cookie cutter junk that either everybody else is regurgitating or things that don't sound authentically you and aren't going to actually produce you things that are going to make you money with your digital product idea. So I built something different. And the reason why I built this was because I wanted a tool specifically for my private clients that I work with just to make their life so much easier. This was a tool that was making my life easier, so I wanted to share it with some of my clients. So I wanted to use this with my clients that I worked with on helping them to build their digital product businesses as well. And the cool thing is I decided to share it with you here in this YouTube video, and you can actually get your hands on it for free. I've pre-programmed my private AI coach with Alex Hormozi's $100 million offer formula, along with my own formula that I've used for many, many, many years, created 8 figures of revenue with using this formula. And I use this not only in my business, but with my paying clients as well. And we've been able to generate phenomenal results with this tool that gets people really excited about their digital product ideas. Also gets them really confident that they're nailing a winning idea that is going to be profitable, that they're excited to put to their brand and put to their name. So in literally just seconds, you'll be able to get digital product ideas that are tailored to your audience's very specific pains and problems and desires. It'll also validate this and make sure that you have an audience that is willing to pay you money for your digital product. Not to mention, this will save you months of trial and error, of wasted time and sometimes wasted money. Because the worst is spending all of that time, and yes, time is money, building a digital product that doesn't sell. It's like a huge blow to the ego. So this is like skipping to the front of the line and starting with a product that people actually want and they're willing to pay money for. So I'm going to take you into my computer. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. And I'm going to leave a link in the description on where you can go and access my AI coach absolutely free. So you can follow along in this video if you like, or you can save this video and you can come back to it and watch it later as you follow along with the tool. But I highly recommend clicking on the link, getting access to the tool ASAP, because again, this is a tool that I typically reserve for my paying clients. I don't know how long I will keep it open for free. And depending on when you're watching this video, if you click the link and you see a buy page because I decide to start charging for the tool, yes, it'll still be worth it if I start charging for the tool, but I'd suggest getting your hands on it for free while you can. So go click the link in the description, get access to it, and then let's dive in and I'm going to show you this tool in action. I hope this totally gets you excited about your digital product idea. Okay, so when you request access to our digital product AI coach, it's going to look something like this. Now, there's a bunch of tools that I have loaded up in here for you, and I highly recommend going to the description area and watching the other training videos inside of our series that we do have on how to create a digital product business. But here we're going to actually talk about coming up with the most profitable and captivating idea that people will actually spend money with you for. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over the digital product idea helper. That's going to be the first tool here. And then all we have to do is we have to fill in the blanks to these questions. So these would be the same questions that I would ask if I was working with one of my high-end coaching clients. And this would help me to discover stuff about them that are pertinent to coming up with the best digital product idea. So here it's going to ask, what digital product style would you like to create? We've got online course options, digital download, PDF cheat sheet, PDF guide, PDF toolkit, masterclass challenge. Watch my other video in the series that talks about the digital product styles and how they are profitable for you and how to choose the right one for you and your brand. But you're going to put in which product style you'd like to create. Then we're going to answer the question, what questions do people often ask you? So remember when I said the best digital product ideas are stem from the things that people are already asking you, or things that you have already experienced or gotten some sort of a result with. And it doesn't have to be a big result. It could be a small result. It could be something that you're interested in because you are interested in that topic. And maybe you're always watching YouTube videos about that thing, or always watching social media topics about that thing. So these are just questions. You don't have to enter them all. They are not required, but these are probing questions that my AI coach, me, is going to ask you to help you come up with the most profitable digital product idea. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill out all of these questions. What are your hobbies? What are you well researched in, or what content do you love to tune into? What are you good at? What situations have you had good results with? Do you have a transformation story? If so, share it. And there's going to be examples here to help prompt you to fill in the blanks with the best answers that the coach needs to help you. And then once you're done filling out all of that information, you're going to click Get Some Good Ideas. Okay, so I went ahead and I just filled in the questions that I would answer this with if it was me, and then I am going to click Get Some Ideas. And so based on the interests and personal experiences that I put into the coach, here are 8 digital product ideas in the form of a PDF toolkit, because that's what I told it that I wanted to create, along with catchy names that appeal to specific target audiences. Your YouTube equipment and setup guide. So the catchy name is YouTube Setup Success. Your simple gear guide. Target audience would be aspiring YouTubers and vloggers. Or I could create a healthy travel meal planning guide. Catchy name, Travel and Thrive, healthy meal plans on the go. I could also create DIY homemade dog food guide based on the answers that I gave it. People are always asking me, by the way, how do I create my homemade dog food that I make for Loya, our precious little fur baby. And maybe this is so cute. Look at this. Positively Homemade, your guide to nutritious dog food. Target audience, obviously, dog owners interested in making homemade pet food. Skincare, biohacking tips and routine could be another topic area that I would go into. So I could create something like glowing skin hacks, the biohacker's routine. And this would be individuals interested in innovative skincare practices. And then you guys get the gist. So this gave me, based on my experiences, the things that I put into the AI coach, it's giving me ideas, and it's also giving me a name on what I could name that toolkit. And then what we're going to do next is we can validate that idea. So what I would recommend that you do with this, you can copy this right at the bottom here. You can copy all 8 of these ideas. If you do click Start Over, it's going to erase all of the ideas. We don't store that data. Takes a lot to store the data, and obviously we're just giving you this tool for free, so we're not going to store the data. But what you want to do is just copy those down into a notepad or a Google Doc, and then you could feel it out, which ones resonate with you most that you could create and actually make a digital product around. Now, once you've kind of figured that out, you can also come over to our validate your digital product idea. And so what you're going to do is pop in the digital product idea that you have, or the one that the AI coach helped you kind of come up with, and you can put it in here, and it will help you validate it, and it'll run through the scenarios that I would typically run through in a framework behind the scenes. It's pre-programmed to run through all of those scenarios to say, hey, is this idea a solid idea for the target audience? Is it positioned to actually make you money? And then what you can do is come over to make your digital product irresistible. So remember when I said you don't want to just say, hey, healthy meal plans for moms. No. You want to be very specific with the outcome that you're going to be giving people, the benefit that they're going to get. Make the resistance very low, or the risk very low, so that they're attracted to it and people want to spend money with you. So then we would come over to our Make Your Digital Product Irresistible tool. And then what you can do is plug in your idea that has been validated, and we can scroll all the way down and work some magic. And here is where it's going to run through the formula, and it's going to tell you as it's going through the formula how it's processing that idea through the formula. Okay, so you can actually see it in action based on that idea. It's going to go through all this. I highly recommend that you grab this, you copy it after it's been created for you. It's going to give you a Grand Slam offer statement. This statement is very, very important to use in all of your marketing of your digital product after it is created. This is some of the copywriting that we use on the sales page that we're going to create, etc. So for example, you can see here, it's really, really, really particular and very, very, very captivating for that audience. So transform dinner time chaos into calm with our healthy meal prep mastery course for busy moms. Achieve the dream outcome of consistently healthy and delicious meals without the stress. Our streamlined planning and prep techniques, customized meal plans, and a supportive community. You'll have all the tools needed to succeed. Backed by real testimonials and meal prep success guaranteed. Get started with our quick start guide and see results in just 1 week. So this is such gold, you guys, like such gold. I love how our AI coach is programmed. And then it's going to give you a irresistible offer statement that is a little bit more concise as well, more so like for that sales page. This digital course helps busy moms achieve consistently healthy and stress-free dinners without sacrificing time by using our healthy meal prep mastery system to get results in just 1 week. Guys, I hope you can see the value of this AI coach tool when helping you to create your digital product ideas and making them the most irresistible that they can be. This video is part of my digital product business series where I walk you through all of the steps on how to build a profitable digital product business. Everything from finding winning digital product ideas, like in this video, to building it and to setting it up so that it sells on autopilot. I highly recommend you checking out the next video in this video series that I'll leave on the screen for you. And I'll also leave links in the description area. And here's to building your digital product empire together.